Welcome to the Op-Amp DAC Lab Demonstration Part B for ET335. Okay, we're going to start with Part 2 of our binary weighted op-amp. So we're going to build the ramp generator. So what we're going to do is get rid of some of the parts we're not going to need. We're not going to need any of our switches. So there we go. Okay, so we need to go get a 5 kilohertz clock. So we're going to go to basic power signal sources and get a clock voltage. We'll put that there, and he's going to need a ground, so let's copy and paste. Okay, and let's go get a 7490. So we're going to go to TTL, let's go to LS, and 7490. Perfect. Okay, that looks good for now. Okay, let's get started here. So I'm going to attach the ground to our clock. I'm going to zoom in on it and drag him to the bottom, even though I took another piece of something I didn't want. And he's going into pin 14 or in a clock. And let's move this over a little. Let's move this all over in the center here. So I'm going to zoom it in and let's move this over. And I'm going to need a ground so that we can lock out all of our sets and resets. And it looks like I'm not going to need my 5 volts because it's built in. Alrighty, so we're going to change our clock to 5 kilohertz. And let's start bringing all of our resistors into QAs on the top. And it is not. Okay, we're going to go all the way down the bottom. And then we're going next. Alright, it's knotted up, but that's okay. So Q3 comes out of the, yeah, that's good. Actually, that's, oh, we need a feedback from 12. So we're going to go from 1 to pin 12, which is our 200K. And yes, it is. Okay. And let's zoom the whole page. And let's bring out our Tektronix scope. And we need to borrow a ground. Let's move them over so we could zoom into everything. Alrighty, so our first channel we're going to the output. That's all I need. Yes. Okay. That looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and test it. And let's set our voltage for 2. Let's see if 2 is going to work. And let's go ahead, we can move it up. Let's see. There we go. And let's spread it out. And let's see if we can get one stair step in here. And we can. So let's go to single. And that looks great. So let's move it up just a little bit so we can zero it out. Good. So it looks like we have a 10-step ramp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 would be 0. Good. So so our step voltage, let's measure one step voltage. So let's go to cursor, and we're going to voltage. And let's see if we can find. Let's just do this one right here, huh? There we go. And let's see if we can find the top one. That looks pretty close. Our step voltage is about 1.5 volts. Good, because we're going from 0 to 15. So that's very good. All right, we're done.